here. Welcome back to my channel. It is 2020. 2019 is done. Finally. I hope your 2019 went better than mine did. I hope 2020 is better for all of us and it brings wondrous things. I hope it brings you and me wondrous things, whatever that may be. So as the title of the video says, I'm going to do my 2019 in review and 2020 goals. I don't want to get too deep into why 2019 was such a bad year, but basically I'll give you the gist of it and what's important. 2019 was my hardest year yet in terms of mental health. I felt a little bit depressed, I felt a little bit anxious, I gained a lot of weight, and I didn't have the motivation or desire or drive to do anything, to see many people. I was pretty secluded because I was so unhappy with myself that I felt that you know, when you feel unhappy with yourself, you feel like you can't go and make anybody else happy. It was literally my problem. I didn't have the drive or want to work out, and I used to be a pretty active person, but 2019, I completely lost myself. And it's hard. It was also hard because I just recently moved out, so I felt lost in that too. It's just at a time in your life where everything is supposed to kind of settle and make sense, and everything just falls into place. And I use air quotations because everyone is on their own time clock for life, but I was having like a quarter life crisis. Yeah, there's just a lot of pressure. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I know like there's certain external pressures, but a lot of it was internal pressures. Yeah, I already feel happier. I've been filling out a journal and kind of tracking my mood and stuff, and it's been really positive this past week. I have the drive to do things again. I started going to the gym again, and I want to film again, and I want to see friends and my family, and I want to just put effort again. Like I have the desire and want to put effort into things again. And I want to look my best and feel my best, and I just want to be happy. I'm sure some of you guys can relate or have gone through something similar, so talking about it really helps, and it really made me feel like I wasn't alone. 2019 was my year in the mud. 2020 is going to be my phoenix year, you know? I'm going to be rising from the ashes and reborn. I had 10 goals in 2019. Out of the 10 goals, I scored a 6.5 out of 10. I'd say that's pretty good considering that I had such a tough year. The 6.5 things that I've accomplished out of the 10 are: be more green and environmentally friendly, take the time to do things that make me happy. It was pretty crucial that I set that goal. It really came in handy. Finish an entire recipe book. I did it. Simply Keto, that's the one that I had set up for myself to finish within an entire year. It says 100 plus recipes, so we cooked a lot this year. Me and Olivier literally referred to that thing as the Bible this past year. For those wondering, I didn't keep up the keto diet. It really messed with my hormones. It wasn't for me, but I love the recipes in this book, so I will continue to eat keto recipes, but I just won't adopt the keto diet, you know? Read 10 books. I actually smashed that goal. I read 14 books, so go me. That's a record. I've never read that many books in a year, so yes. I really kind of fell in love with reading in 2019. That's a positive that came out of this year. The books that I read were The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker, This Lullaby by Sarah Dessen, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, The One by John Marsh, Icarella by Ashley Poston, Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling, The Raven Boys, The Dream Thieves, Blue Lily, Lily Blue, The Raven King, and Opal by Maggie Stiefvater, and Simply Keto. I wanted to see my friends more, so I kind of tracked to see each month like which friends I would see, and I pretty much saw friends every single month except for May and September. And then drive to a place once a month that would normally make you anxious. I counted 7 times that I drove to a place that would make me anxious, so that's my 0.5, because I didn't hit 12, you know what I mean? I just hit 7. So 6.5. And now it's time to set my 10 goals for 2020. So I'm going to bridge over the 3 goals that I did not accomplish in 2019, fit into those leather leggings and that sparkly skirt. They've been in my wardrobe for so long, like they deserve to be worn. I want to put more videos out on YouTube than I did last year. I think that'll be an easy one to achieve since I didn't put out as many videos last year, so it's looking good for this year. Learn some Spanish. I want to learn to use the Instant Pot independently. We have an Instant Pot and we use it a lot. And by we, I mean Olivier. He uses it all the time and it's super quick. And he's asked me like, hey Sarah, press the button. And then I'm like, yay, I've used the Instant Pot. But really, I haven't. So I want to be able to use it without Olivier being there and telling me how to use it. I want to participate in a readathon. I've watched readathon videos on YouTube before, and now that I'm like into reading, I think that I might give it a go. Drive/park downtown 6 times. Driving downtown makes me feel uncomfortable. That's a goal to get me out of my comfort zone. I want to do an organized 10K run. I've only ever done organized 5K runs. Let's up it to a 10K. I wanted to go to a murder mystery party for as long as I can remember, so I think I'm just gonna host a murder mystery party this year and check that off of my goals list. I want to learn to tie a knot through a cherry stem with my tongue. The ones that come in the jar, you know, the super red ones. And my last goal is I want to do the edge walk on the CN Tower in Toronto. I think that'd be super cool. I'm not really afraid of heights, so I don't think it should be a problem, but I think it'd be really fun. But yeah, that is everything for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below which goals you've set for yourself for this new year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!